Welcome to Adventure Beginners, week 57. My name's Kevin. I'm joined here with the rest of the cast. We got Josh, Allison, Jimmy, and our DM, Travis. If you're wondering why I'm wearing a giant cheese on my head, it's because... well, I don't know if we ever said this on stream. Travis and I are both big Packer fans.
Oh, yeah,
and the
buddy.
Packers are making an effort down the line for the Super Bowl.
You get a +5 to every roll tonight, Kevin.
That's not fair.
I love
Just buy
cheese.
a cheese head. Just buy a cheese head.
It's okay,
I don't
I'll roll
like
natural
sports,
one.
though.
A scooped
so,
out
yeah.
wheel of cheese on top of your head will also work.
Yeah,
I will
just
accept.
squeeze cheese on your head right now. Anyways, we're back with our typical Monday night D&D session. Again, I don't really know. We talked about where we left off. We were talking about something. We said we'll talk about it on stream, and I totally forget what we were talking about.
DC Metro bus drivers?
No. So I had said that I didn't even remember where we're at, so I would need a good recap. So we started to do it, but now we're live and we can do it live. Fuck it.
Oh, okay. So we'll get to the recap in a second. But does anyone? Let's do a quick recap on personal stuff. Anyone up to anything? Make it quick, because I want to play.
Not really.
I don't. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think so.
But I'm sorry. What was the question? The stream was going.
have you been up to anything?
I watched
Life.
the Packers win yesterday. Nice home defeat of the Cowboys. Bit of a controversial
Cowgirls?
call. I'll give them that.
It was a
but,
close. It was a close call, but I think it was the correct
a bit
one.
of a controversial, man. It was very controversial.
Well, I
Like,
mean, the Cowboys kind of like... It's bad, I don't want to say it, but they got karma from the week before, so I feel like we're going to have a shit call next week. Like another... Like, Hail Mary 2.0. Like,
But
it's
honestly-
going to happen.
Honestly, fuck the Cowboys. So
Honestly,
happy for you
fuck the
guys.
Cowboys.
Honestly, yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
But yeah, other than that, this weekend I brewed some beer. I went running in -5-degree weather. That
Wow.
was a
That
terrible
sounds
idea.
awful.
And yeah, I drank a lot because the Packer game was, yeah.
It had its moments.
It had its moments, that's for sure.
Oh, I know what I was talking about before the stream. So, people who don't watch American football. I don't know where our viewers are located around the world, but like I said, I'm a Packers fan, but I'm living in Seattle, and the Packers are playing the Seattle team this coming weekend. So
Ooh, it's another Hawks Packers rematch.
yeah, the rematch
Ooh.
for the opening game, which I went
Wow.
to, which is super fun. I'm not gonna go to this game because the tickets are crazy expensive. I don't want to get attacked again. Well, not attacked, but I got razzed a little bit. But I'm gonna be going down to my uncle's place to watch the game with him and my cousins, and they're gonna give me so much crap.
Nice.
Rightfully
It's
so.
alright.
It wouldn't
Stay
be.
strong.
It wouldn't be the playoffs unless
I mean,
somebody was
it's-
giving crap to somebody else.
If
I
roles
think.
were reversed, I'd be doing the same thing. So no hate. Just come on, Packers, don't let me down.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Also, I talked about, I think a few weeks ago, how I was really excited for the Resident Evil 1 remake coming out, and they just decided to release the dates of that game coming out, and it comes out in like 7 days. Kind of
Wow.
last minute notice, or early or late notice.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm super pumped. I'll be playing that in the stream. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And it's
How
great.
can you do that though? Wouldn't you just release a proper date and get pre-orders and everything?
What?
Who cares about that?
Well, normally they give a good date so you can get your pre-orders and...
I mean, you can still pre-order it. It comes out in 7 days or so.
I actually like. I was just reading a big
This is
ranting thread.
There's also the third release of this game. They've made enough money off of it. To
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a remake, right?
It's a remake of an HD remake they released on GameCube
Oh,
of the
that's
actual
right.
game that came out on PlayStation
PlayStation?
N64.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all times. It's super. It's the old school Resident Evil where you don't get ammo every single hallway you turn around. You're scared to shoot things because you're gonna
You'll
have
run
zero
out of ammo.
Yes.
For when you really need
Yes. You're like you enter a hallway and you're like, do I want to kill the zombie or just run away from it?
It's okay, just use the fry pan.
You don't get a frying pan. You get a knife, but
Use the knife. Use
zombies
the
are
knife.
still gonna kill you if you start trying to kill
Josh,
them.
can you please just say this is a knife? Just like break that out right now.
This is a knife. This is a knife.
There we go.
Why are you saying it like that? This is a knife.
Good.
Because he wanted to be.
We need the crocodile Dundee.
Right. Think that's
Because
a
it's-
knife.
Call that a knife.
This is a knife.
That's probably too English.
Because Australians don't talk like that, damn it.
So this is kind of
Alright,
freeform.
sorry.
So my only update is I'm in classes, and it's gonna be backwards on the stream, which is even better. But this is my life right now.
Woo,
It-
That looks
stats.
less than exciting.
Oh yeah.
Stats and programming.
It's exactly as legible right to left as it is left to right.
hmm
Right.
That's the beauty of programming.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right.
so the only thing I have real quick is I'm really jealous because my friend stole all my karma on Reddit because
Oh,
I bought.
saw that!
You saw that?
I-
That's
I
my
was
hand
like-
puppet.
I was like, wait,
I'm so
isn't that
jealous.
Allison?
So I have. Hold on, let me go get it real quick. Let me grab it out of my bag.
Oh, I didn't realize that was you. That was one of your players. That's one of her players. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah. This
I
is
saw
what,
it and I was
one
like,
of those.
This sounds
This is
really
where one of those
familiar.
butthurt.
I think Allison told us about that.
Wait, what happened?
Okay. So if you haven't noticed, one of the top. It's probably one of the top all-time posts now on Reddit. I went to IKEA with my mom over the holidays, and I saw a cool hand puppet that I thought would be interesting to bring for my group that I DM for the Adventurers League, and it's a green dragon. So it's a green dragon hand puppet, and I gave it to my DM to use for our session yesterday. So he uses it. One of the guys in my group takes a picture of it, and he's like, I'm going to post that on Reddit. So he posted on Reddit, and it currently has 1,665 upvotes. And I am so jealous that he stole all my karma.
Give me the link. I'll download it. Come on. Come on, give it here. Every
I'm
download
so
counts.
jealous. But I'm like, oh,
I-
damn it.
I
I
totally
bought that
upvote.
for my group, and this motherfucker steals all my karma. But, yeah. So, I was a little sad. But that's okay. Maybe I can still redeem myself, because I have a mini version of it that I'm going to use at some point. But it's only green, even though technically the dragon in Horde of the Dragon Queen is blue. But you know what? Whatever.
Spoilers, hey.
Wait, I thought it was
There could be
black.
other dragons.
I was
It's
thinking
called
you did
Horde
that.
of the Dragon Queen, Travis. There's going to be dragons.
Travis, remember what we talked about last week? I've already forgotten what she said, so it's okay.
Wait,
I've
Allison,
already blocked it out.
Is this thread for reals?
Yeah, the thread is for reals.
Did you
All right.
Did you spend a whole battle hiding under a table?
Shut up. I was feared. It has a fear aura.
Okay.
I failed all my saves. I
Travis-
failed like 6 rounds in a row.
Yes.
Travis, give us a recap.
All right. Any other updates, Josh? I didn't hear a whole lot from you.
Hell, not what has
He's in
actually
Aussie
happened
land?
down here. So,
Okay.
He's not drinking
Yeah.
crocodile bile.
Yeah. Avoid that.
That wasn't in Australia.
I hear
so
it's
it doesn't
common
count.
in Aussie land. Anyway, welcome back to an Adventure for Beginners week. Where last 57. Where last we left off, our intrepid adventurers had taken a bit of a break from hacking and slashing and getting thrown in jail. Let's see, you guys had gotten back to the capital of CN, and talked with your old buddy. God, what's his name again?
Llewellyn.
Tegan.
Oh.
Oh,
First time
Llewellyn.
around.
How do you forget
Also
Llewellyn?
Llewellyn's the real buddy. Tegan's just
Yeah.
we have to talk.
An associate.
He's the money. But yeah, you guys, he had given you a bit of a tongue lashing, Durian, for your behavior, mostly because he was interested in your help with some future jobs. You guys are currently staying at the Leaping Gazelle on his dime. And in the meantime, you guys have all kind of gone about your city pursuits. I think Durian was learning from your shopkeeper friend Llewellyn on how to enchant certain items. Nina was attempting to learn how to read, and so far has gotten only the words she knew previously. Fawn nearly murder hoboed some dwarves because they told her she looked funny or something. Something pretty minor.
No,
They
that's
laughed
a
at her
lie,
face.
Travis, and
No,
you
they
know
were
it's a
They
lie.
insulting.
called us both zoo animals.
Yeah, they were pretty.
Both? I don't know about both.
I think they referenced me. I'm not sure.
I think they only called the wood
It was
elf
at least
an
me.
Okay, I remember they said animals plural, and I was walking with Fawn.
Either way, they deserve to die.
if
because they're
we
dwarves.
learned anything from 4 days in jail, it's that words are up for debate.
You know what? Whatever.
Either way, Fawn had to run out and cool off, and in the
And I
meantime,
went and talked
Caben,
with Firefoot.
yeah,
And you
she
like-
talked to her horse, which she can literally do with
You
a
wasted
spell.
that spell.
And
didn't know it
while
was my
that was
fault.
all happening, Caben failed to train his owl, but did meet back up with the
I did.
Pegasus the group had found earlier.
Mhm.
I failed to train the owl because it's jealous that a Pegasus followed me around.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. And
It was your
where
crappy roll.
yeah, where last we ended the night, Fawn had been heading off to bed when she was stopped by after the man lowered the hood of his cloak, another wood elf. He asked her something and apparently
Allison
didn't get
the Pocahontas reference.
yeah, apparently didn't get the answer he wanted, and when Fawnlin tried to pursue him, he whipped out a thunderstone and flashbang left her deaf for an hour. And that's where we left off. Everyone, you've woken up the next day. Fawnlin, you have a little ringing in your
Tinnitus.
ears yet, but yeah, it's not quite tinnitus yet. But yeah, you guys are awake and gathered around the table. What do you do?
Um,
I like keep
this is
touching my
day-
ear like.
Did you prepare?
This is day 2, right, Travis?
Yeah, I think it's your second day back.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more
That's
day.
right. You had put in an order for a bow.
I mean,
get
so I'm
created.
assuming we've gone through Fawn can hear now. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. And Durian, are you there, or did you have to be up early again?
If it's late at night, no. But I had seen Fawn come back, I think. So
Yeah,
I think
you would.
Nina had asked me if I would help her learn to read, and that's the last. Maybe I'm still chatting with my friend Joffrey, the bartender.
You mean Nina, not Fawn.
I'm sorry, Nina. Yeah.
So is Durian
Yeah,
there?
so-
Fawn, did you prepare?
Yeah, that's. I didn't get an answer.
Yes,
Did you
I
prepare
did.
these
Durian, are you
spells
there?
today.
I did.
I'm still awake right now.
You're still awake?
It's the next
It's
day.
morning.
Did you get up early to go to Llewellyn's
Yes.
or not?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the next day. I've gone to Llewellyn's.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's all
Taking
right.
notes.
So cool. Yeah, you guys are sitting around. Fawn, Caben, continue on.
I tell Caven that I did prepare my spell to speak with the Pegasus.
Okay.
This time I won't use it to talk to Firefoot, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, like, if do what you need to do.
No, it's fine, Caven. It's fine.
Okay.
I can talk to the Pegasus. It'll probably be around a lot less than Firefoot will be.
The
Even though it's
Pegasus is
hilarious
back.
hearing
Yeah.
Travis speak as Firefoot.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Joffrey. I want.
Yeah, he's there.
I want like good elf oat breakfasts with berries.
With berries and shit. Dude, he gets so much flaxseed and dirt sprinkled on top. It's lovely.
Yeah, sure. He gets you some grain.
Do I have to mark? So we're trying to mark character sheet. Does this cost money? Do I have to mark money off now?
Keep in mind, you guys are staying on the host
Someone
dime
else's
here.
dime.
See
Oh
that?
my gosh!
You could get like lots of berries.
Can I get
like, extra berries on your berries?
Can I get another bag of it then to keep for myself?
Please, sir. Can I have some
Sure.
more?
Okay.
Why not?
All right, I get 2 bags. I run up to my room, put 1 bag in my room, take the next bag, and say,
I
"Fine,
imagine Caven
let's
really excited over like this trail mix bag. Like really excited.
Oh,
Best
he
trail
is.
mix he's ever
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
It's on the road food. On the road food.
Cool. So do you guys head out then?
Yes, go
Back
head
into-
out to find the Pegasi.
Yeah.
Sure, why
yeah.
not?
Hopefully.
Okay, Nina, you're going with?
Well, I have no plans today, so I assume I just follow them. Unless they say otherwise.
Cool.
Okay.
Nina's tagging along. You guys head out, and I think last time you rode your horses out there because
Yeah,
it's
I
quite.
mean, it's faster.
It's quicker.
So, sure.
Yeah, I mean it's the capital. You've got to get outside the city. So, awesome. You guys ride out there. All right, Caben, you can fairly quickly find Hedwig. And there doesn't appear to be a Pegasus there right away.
So I say perhaps we wait for a little while and see if it returns. I mean, we can hang out here and
Yeah, we said
Shoot the
we'll
shit.
be back yesterday, and he said sure, then took
Well-
off. So
as far as we know, he said sure.
I mean, he nodded.
As far as we could understand,
Unless it's
yeah.
different
Yeah.
for Pegasus.
Um,
I don't know. We hang out, talk,
Okay.
catch
I-
up, talk.
I pull out the dictionary and start trying to learn to read again.
You know, as a linguist in real life, that's really not the way to
Yeah.
learn a language.
Yeah,
So
like-
you pull it out and like Nina.
You know what?
Nina,
Stop using your logic. This
That's
is D&D.
you can't learn to read when you don't know like how
Yeah,
to
well,
read.
That's why someone's supposed to be teaching me.
I know.
You
I'm
got
just saying,
the
like,
part.
I will teach you, but a dictionary at this level is not going to help you at all.
It's what the lady recommended.
You asked a lady how to learn to read, and she gave you a dictionary.
Oh, a good book too. Like, I've also got these and I put out the pamphlets.
Okay, what are these pamphlets I'm looking at?
Where did you get? Oh, right, from the
yeah,
library.
you gave
Do you
pamphlets.
remember what they're about?
He just said that these would be good because I couldn't read, so he didn't actually tell me exact specifics.
Huh. Okay. Alright, yeah. Caben, you check these over. Fawnelin can't read either, but I don't think she gives
No,
a shit.
I'm just looking at pictures if there's
Yeah,
pictures.
so Caben, you look them over, and they're like old kind of pamphlet flyer type things. One's an advertisement for a tourney that was held like 8 years ago in CN. Another is like a public update on laws, like maybe a year or two old, but it's laws that were changed and they tried to get word out to people.
Okay. So they're pamphlets with like random things, not like this is a
Yeah.
pamphlet on how to read.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's just like kind of like newsletter type stuff.
Okay. In the dictionary, so some dictionaries in modern days, I don't know how dictionaries are back in this medieval time. Some dictionaries in the beginning, they'll have like, not like a glossary, but like a little table of the letters and like different pronunciations of like different combination of vowels.
Yeah, I would think it would probably have something like that. This is an Elven to Common dictionary, so I imagine, yeah, it would have
Okay.
pronunciation
Slash
guide.
common to Elven.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it was both.
I'd like to think it's Elven/Common because this is CN.
It's yeah, it's got like Elven words, Elven like sentences defining them, and then the common translation of the word.
Okay. And not that Caben's like a dictionary on or an expert on dictionaries, but he's seen some books before. He knows what a dictionary is.
Yeah. So
Okay, so I guess in the time we're doing, I'll kind of go over the vowel sounds or whatever, and like say, oh, this sound, this is what it looks like. But Nina, we should if we want to actually do this properly, we probably should get some kind of like writing materials, like a chalkboard or something.
Well, that's a little bit hard to carry around. Would paper and ink do?
Yeah, but you're probably gonna smash that all over your stuff in your backpack.
I've done well with all the oil I've been holding on to, so.
I mean, if that's
I should keep track of that. That's right.
I mean, whatever.
Like random bottles of alchemist fire blowing up in your backpack.
I think we used them all, Travis. I don't have to worry about that.
I still have two.
Yeah, just erase them all off your sheet then.
I still have two alchemist
Well, it's already off my sheet, so I guess I don't have to
Okay.
worry about it.
There you go.
So I mean, Nina, whatever we can get, like for even if it's just like a stick in the dirt, we just need to like be able to basic writing stuff. The dictionary will come in handy at some point, but right now, it's not. It's
Alright.
alien
I
language
go
to you.
grab a stick and start drawing it.
Not right now. We'll go over this table of sounds and what they look like, but later on we'll need something to write with.
Cool.
And
So you guys are chilling for a while. And why don't we spin back to Durian? Durian, you are in Llewellyn's shop in the back once again.
Point of order, real quick. Remind me about. Did we dispense with the robe yet?
I mean, yeah, you got a final price on it. You haven't been paid because, first you basically said keep it and we'll trade it in.
Got it. Okay, so we haven't done a trade yet. I just couldn't remember because
Nope.
I know that a bunch of people made independent trips to Llewellyn's, and I wanted to make sure that it didn't get tacked on, and I didn't note it on the character sheet somewhere.
Nope,
Okay.
I don't think so. So
Yeah, I'm at Llewellyn's.
cool.
He had advised me our last session. He had told me some lore of enchanting, of Corinth of the Forge.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the Academy of Astoria.
You had a
and,
history lesson last week.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, basically after I learned from him, I have to go to see Lord Nilo for further training.
Not at all. I mean, he's training you, on how to like actually enchant items. But he recommended Lord Nilo, as a source for history if you were interested.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Cool.
like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's he's kind of taking you through the enchantment process today. So, I mean, is there anything in specific you want to get into with him?
Woo.
Teach me everything.
Teach me everything. I say, I like pull out my, what's a good example that I have?
So he's going over like a small buckler that he is enchanting, like with you there watching. It's like,
Yeah, okay.
so now we have to enchant the catalytic fluid. Now this is the expensive part, but it's what helps confer the enchantment onto the object. Don't worry about water soaking anything. It doesn't quite work like that. Well, you'll see. Yeah,
Okay.
so as he's going through all that, is there anything specific you wanted to ask him, or?
Oh, I'd have to, let me, I ask him about imbuing, more than just, enchantment bonuses. Ask him, or in game terms. In game terms, I say, Llewellyn, I'm watching you do this. Is this going to make this buckler more effective, or is this putting a specific spell into use on the buckler?
Oh well, this will just make it hardier, easier to block stuff with. But
Mhm.
you're right, Durian. You're right. There are special enchantments one can put on. You'll need to know the spells, or be able to cast them, or find someone who can. But as long as the item's still in your catalytic fluid, you can still confer the enchantment at any time.
Can you describe this fluid that this buckler is sitting in?
Basically it's a mixture of water and like expensive, there's like a little bit of diamond dust and a little bit of like eye of newt. It's a little more like hodgepodge kind of like witchcraft than you would have expected.
Okay.
But a lot of the stuff he's using is common enough. You just have to buy it. And we, won't get into too much detail. Any decent-sized town with a good, like, alchemy lab or, wizard's laboratory would have this. You need, like, all the equipment as well, because you're, like, boiling things down and crushing things up, and, you can't just do this in a field.
Got it. Yeah. Well, I guess I ask about some of this in game, but otherwise, I don't have any other questions right now. Just
Okay.
Durian's soaking it in.
Cool.
Rubbing,
Yeah, you're working.
rubbing his hands together.
Yeah, you're hard at work most of the day.
Mhm.
Awesome. So heading back to the rest of the party, it's probably a good half hour, 45 minutes, but you do finally see a large shadow cross over you.
Yay!
And,
it's not a dragon, right?
It's a dragon!
Roll
It's a
for
mist-
initiative.
It's a mist dragon.
Oh shit, we're screwed. We're screwed, we're gonna die!
You do hear a screech and a wyvern comes below the trees.
Really?
You're joking, right?
Okay, I'm pulling your lag. It is.
Damn, I was
Pegasus.
excited. I was hoping.
Yeah, I was like, sci-fi out. Yeah, let's do this.
It's the double green dragon.
Yeah, you guys aren't too far out of town, so
Right.
it would be unusual for something to come this close.
Okay, good. Okay, so there's a dragon. Not a dragon. A Pegasus.
There is not a dragon. There is a Pegasus.
I'm sorry, I'm a noob.
It's
Okay,
alright.
I assume
Yeah,
it
he
lands by
lands
us
and
and
starts
stuff.
walking over to you guys.
I wave and I say hello, and then
You switch to common too, Travis.
yes, common obviously. And then as it gets close enough to us to actually speak to it normally, I cast Speak with Animals on myself, and
Awesome. How long does that last? Just so we know.
I believe it was a minute to 4 minutes. Let me go into my spells.
You got to roll for it.
A minute per level, so 4 minutes.
Okay, cool. I
I'm a
am going to set a timer. You will get exactly 4
Oh
real
my
life minutes to talk to him. So, I am not stopping to answer technical questions you have or anything of that nature. You're talking.
Okay, you're
with
gonna
him,
tell me
he's
when
talking-
you start, though, right?
Oh,
Yep.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
hold on. Does
Hold
she
on.
have to relay what she hears to us?
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys
Okay.
can't hear it.
I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Why is it only
Okay.
4 minutes? It's not spell level. It's your level.
No, it's caster level.
It's
Caster
like it
level.
goes.
Got it.
It goes
Got it.
by your caster level.
Just checking. Just checking.
All right, hold on. Let me get to my page of my notes. Sorry, I forgot
Sure.
to put my notebook. Ow. Okay, so right before I cast it, I do mention to Cabe, and I only have a couple minutes to speak with it.
I mean, talk to him, whatever, but get him like, what's he up to? What does he want to do?
Okay.
What's his plan in life? Where does he see himself in 5 years?
That's funny.
Resume, cover letter.
I mean, he's listening to this, so ready?
Yes. Okay.
Go.
Okay. So, what exactly is it that you want to do with us?
You're speaking to me again. Excellent.
Yes.
This is much more efficient of a way of communicating. I must say, the whole pantomiming thing it really feels a bit beneath me.
Yes, but
I'm
unfortunately,
hoping
I
you
only
can
have a
find
couple
a way.
minutes.
Oh,
to talk
well,
to you
yes.
before it goes away.
Ask away then.
Okay. So, what is it that you want with our group? Can we help
well,
you in some way, or?
I owe your dear friend Caben, well, the debt of my life. I must find some way to repay him.
Okay, Caben, he wants to repay you. He owes you a debt for saving his life.
Oh. Okay. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So I
Don't
turn back
worry
to him.
about it. Are you kidding? I would have wasted away in that foul camp if it weren't for you.
Sir.
If it weren't for his
Well-
menstruations, I would have been quite injured.
Thankfully,
But yes,
he's
our
a very
time is
good person, as is Durin. But anyways, is there any way that we can help you, or you can help us, or what are you even doing in this area?
What was I doing? Well, I was flying back on my usual migration. The weather has turned much nicer down south here, and, well, I didn't feel the need to be near the equator anymore. It is kind
Okay.
of a yearly thing, you understand.
Sorry.
Understandable.
Do we know
I
his
turn to
name
Caben and Nina and say he was migrating. And that's where he was going.
Oh.
yet?
Does he live around
his
here?
name is what form?
Oh, I turn back to him and I say, "What is your name again?" By the way.
Yes, I can understand your friends.
Oh yes, sorry.
Name. Right, you bipeds. Such a
Yes.
strange...
We are strange creatures.
You may call me Swiftwind.
I turn back to them and I say, "His name is Swiftwind."
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Naikatsu.
Tell the young miss it's a pleasure.
He says, "It's a pleasure meeting us all." Okay. Do you guys have any questions for him?
I mean,
I turn to him and I'm like, "Do you have any questions for us?"
Yes, I owe your friend the debt of my life. How may I repay him?
I turn back to Caven and I'm like, "He wants to repay you for for saving him."
Surely there must be some way I can help. Are you people not on a journey of some type? Surely
We
you didn't
are.
end up fighting trolls just randomly. It would be
No, no, no.
terrible happenstance. Really, it happened to me. They caught me right out of the air with a damn javelin.
Ooh.
Well,
We can
that's why
add
we
belt
slaughtered
to-
them.
Oh.
Yes,
I say
What's-
very abruptly.
What's he saying?
Well, he was taken down by a spear or something like that by the trolls. And that's how they got him in that pen. They injured him.
Hmm.
Is
I
it a
turned-
spear? What's the difference between a spear and a javelin?
I
I don't understand the equipment you.
I mean, so he can understand what I'm saying. I mean, we're not really sure where we're going at this point. We were going to kill the trolls, we're going to come back here, and we're still kind of figuring that out.
Well,
I
there's still.
think
Do you have any? You have no aims then after this. You just
No,
travel
wait.
around killing evil creatures and doing good deeds.
Yes, we do.
There's a rogue man
Excellent.
that we need to hunt down sooner or later that can fly.
Is it what?
I shrug my
Ah.
shoulders.
Oh,
A
Venric.
road man that
No,
can fly.
no, not
I could
Venric.
surely help with this. You need to relay that, my dear. I don't believe. that
I
can-
Wait,
tell
what
them that,
robed man?
You don't
I tell
remember
them that
the
he could
incident
help
with the
with
caravan?
Venric.
What?
Oh,
Oh, when you ran off. Look, I'm not going after that guy.
No, but
I turned back to him and I asked
think
him
he's
if he
gonna
has
come
any
back sooner or
magical
later.
abilities.
Why, yes, my dear. I can fly and.
God damn it!
That's not
Max,
magical.
Max,
he
Colin
has
Hacks.
wings. He
Show
has
us Tyler's
wings.
wings.
Colin
Ringing.
Hack. Damn.
Okay. So I turn back to them and I'm like, unfortunately, I can't talk to him anymore. And I say the same thing to him. I'm like, I'm sorry, the spell is worn off, but there will be other days that we could talk.
For one, this might be a question you can answer.
I dig
Oh,
out
yeah.
while they're talking. I dig out the oats and food and stuff, and if you want some, you can
Yeah,
feed him.
he chomps down.
So for one, you might be able to answer this one. Since
Huh.
you can use the spell, is it possible to have like this spell put into an item or anything?
I mean, we
I have no idea.
we could maybe go. I'm sure. Actually, I know. You can buy these things in potions, but this is free. Fawn can just cast it herself.
Yeah, but
but
I mean,
I
like,
only have it once a day.
I know.
like, you know how you have the rod and you have your little thing from Pachyceres?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Could it
sure we
not
could
just be
probably
enchanted?
do that.
Yes, we could, but who knows how much money that would be?
And not only that,
Well-
but who we get it from.
Well, I know one person that could tell us that. In fact, we
Llewellyn.
all know him.
Yeah,
I just nod.
you know, I'm sure we
Yeah,
can. I'm
but-
sure we can find it. But then the thing is, we're gonna have to buy it, and could that money be used for other stuff?
Well, look at it this way: it's talking with Mr. Swiftwind here for 4 minutes, or being able to potentially talk with him for maybe permanently.
Yes, but at what
I
cost?
dig out my pocket and show Nina the 5 gold pieces I have.
I put out my giant sack from my bag, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. So
Let's treat
Nina, be my guest if you want to do that.
I turn to
Maybe we should
Caven
just
and I
ask him
say that we're all speaking in common still, by the way, Travis. I kind of gesture Swiftwind and I say, well, I mean, he does owe you his life, Caven. Maybe instead of owing you his life, he could help us try and get something so that we could talk to him more frequently. And I kind of turn back to Swiftwind and I'm like, something that can cast the spell that I cast, but repeatedly, instead of waiting until the next day for me to speak to you again. Like a wand or a rod or something to cast spells.
Do you know of any areas that us by old areas, structures, old places that aren't inhabited that us bipeds used to be there with money, treasure, shiny stuff?
I actually
That's a
pull
really
out-
great way to ask it.
Travis,
That's
I
that's a
actually-
great question. He's got to
Travis?
think about that.
when Caven says this, I actually pull out one of every coin I have on me, and I show that as an example.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
And other bipeds they don't live there. We don't want to take it from them.
Like, is it abandoned? Uninhabited?
Or is it humans or elves? Hmm.
dwarves.
Goblins?
Uh-huh.
Orcs?
Orcs? Cool.
He-
Are they smaller? Are they smaller than Nina? Shorter than Nina? Taller than Nina? very much taller?
Ogres?
Huh.
He might not know what all these things are.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
naming off things, but he's.
Okay.
Hmm.
I draw
I
a
pull
picture
out
of-
my
This
monster
would be easier
manual.
if you could talk. To
I pull out my monster
Yeah,
manual and
look.
flip to pages and.
Oh, you know what? You've got the wrong edition. Oh.
You know what? I pull out my common to Pegasus dictionary and I start translating.
Obviously,
those.
but Nina's
No,
got in her pocket there. It
I
sounds out the
actually-
horse neighs and stuff.
So I draw me and I say it's me, Travis, and then I draw what I basically think is the size of an ogre or a giant next to
Today
it,
we
and I
learned that
say
Nina's a
ogre,
shitty artist.
giant.
What are you drawing on?
Well,
Just see-
depending on the species, they could be smaller than an ogre or bigger than an ogre. So,
Smaller than
like, Caden,
I-
you know this because you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm just drawing what I think is the standard giant, Travis. Like
you've
I'm not
never
a giant
seen
expert.
Nina. Your memory stretches back about like what 10 months at
But
this
you-
point.
You know,
You've never
giants
seen.
are like
giants.
huge creatures, though, right?
Well,
So I'm
yeah,
just drawing like a big,
giant.
fat, tall guy.
But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
but like, if
You
you
make
draw,
some
Like a
scratchings on the ground,
Yeah.
and he doesn't see. Like, you're not sure how good his peripheral vision is.
I tried. I'm trying.
well,
He's like a slightly smarter horse that has some magical stuff that we apparently don't know now because
Slightly more than slightly.
he's smarter than the average.
Did you wait? Did Fawn say that out loud?
I hope not.
not really.
No,
I mean,
there's
like,
not really. Like, were you?
I mean,
talk-
okay, I would.
Huh.
That was more like too Josh out of character.
Okay.
Like a Pegasus is smarter than a horse, but not that smart.
Yeah, I know.
Like in terms of knowing what your chicken scratch picture is.
I know, but I remember we can't communicate with it. I was just trying to see. And,
I imagine you drawing stick figures.
Alright.
Like, can you tell what this?
Swiftwind.
basically, is what I was doing.
Swiftwind. What direction is this place at?
He kind of looks around, and turns and looks. He looks to the north.
And where are we outside of Cien?
You're just right outside. I mean, put yourself on the red dot. You're
Okay.
not farther away on the map.
I mean,
than that.
are we south? Outside south of Cien? Or outside north of Cien?
What way did you come in? You came in from the south, so
That's true.
you would have
Okay.
dropped Hedwig off at
Okay.
the south.
How far? Multiple days? For a biped to walk there, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we got a lead on some good stuff. We should find out more
Well-
before telling Durian, though, because he'll want to charge off to this. If it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
If it's money.
So does Swiftwind still need to stay outside, or is there some kind of formality that we can get him to come into Cien without causing an issue like before?
He seems pretty happy. I mean, Swift, unless
Sounds like an awful
going to
idea to
Stockton's-
bring Swift
Yeah,
in.
if you want to join, come in the city. You don't. We can maybe try, but you would like to? Okay.
I mean,
I imagine
we
us
can-
all sitting at the bar with a fucking Pegasus sitting next to us, like
You mean like Hercules? Yeah.
sitting down having a pint.
I mean, we could
Um,
ask Mr. Tegan or
Yeah,
someone
we have to
that we
plan
know.
this out
Mr.
better.
Tegan.
With the Mr. Curzon.
I thought Tegan was his last name.
Oh, maybe.
It's Lord.
Or Tegan, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but I'm not speaking to him, so I'm just calling him Mr. Tegan.
yeah. We'll have to plan this out.
Mr. T.
The last time he kind of walked in, nothing really went to plan, but that was another complication to the thing.
At least it's something that we can do today, then.
Yeah, we can go. I mean, when we went to see Tegan last time, it was like 3 hours of waiting.
What about when I?
Maybe get an audience again, but I
Maybe
don't
we
know.
can play some cards in the meantime.
What
Dude,
about Mr. Arendelle?
Travis, when I first saw Swiftfoot in the camp, I recognized it as a Pegasus.
Yeah.
Do I know, like, our Pegasus is, like, not, like, worshipped or anything, but are they, like, revered as, like, higher creatures? Like, if I bring one in town, am I running the danger of, I don't know, something like them, oh my gosh, let's kill it, or let's keep it in the zoo?
Let's kill it not. I mean, you're not walking in with a demon or a dragon, right? It's this beautiful winged horse, so you're definitely going to get a lot of attention. I mean,
Right.
You can tell that, but what kind, you can't really be certain.
Okay. Well,
Whoa.
what do you guys think?
Sexy.
Well, we can make inquiries about it, and then once we get it settled,
Yeah.
we can come back.
I think that's a good plan. Maybe Lord Tegan might know someone who could talk to him for extended period of time, and I don't know.
That's true, perhaps.
I don't know. A higher level caster. Maybe Llewellyn knows how to cast the spell. He can just cast it on us for an hour or something. Anyways,
That would be pretty awesome. I could talk to Firefoot for so long as well. Oh boy.
I wonder what Hedwig would say.
Fuck
No,
you,
that's a good
Kevin.
question.
Trade me more, bitch.
maybe you should have bought that item to increase your wisdom.
You know
to
what?
find out.
I imagine Hedwig is being really thug now. Like,
Oh
Like-
yeah, she's like she was happy to see Caben when he got back in the little clearing, but she's
Right.
like turned.
yo,
tails.
motherfucker, why don't you talk to me more? Like,
Yeah.
super gangster.
Yeah, she's giving you her back, Caben.
Oh.
Though she's an owl, so she can usually like turn around
Yeah.
and look at you.
Okay, well, Swiftwind, not that, like, we're giving the cold shoulder or anything, but I think we're going to go back into town and just inquire and make sure nothing, like last time, no scenes or anything happened that could be not fun for anyone, so. I know, some people are crazy. Bipeds, I mean.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Look at Durian. He's as crazy as they come.
This is also true.
I don't know if Durian's should be clothed as crazy.
Sometimes.
There's many things you could talk
Oh.
about Durian. I don't think crazy is one of them.
Eccentric, maybe a better word.
Eccentric? Maybe egocentric.
Durian.
not eccentric. But
Uh,
I don't know. Like maybe we can come back and meet you here, same place tomorrow. Later today. I don't know.
He just kind of looks at you for a bit and starts trotting off.
Bye.
Sorry, Swiftwind. We'll try
we'll
to
be as
able
quick
to-
as we can do.
We'll try to talk to you easier.
He leaps into the air and starts flying.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know.
Well, let's go see Luan and someone we know on the council. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Before we go, I'm gonna, I don't know, hang out with Hedwig for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, once he's gone, she seems to act a little nicer. Yeah, you do a little training with her or whatever.
Yeah, I got another 3 weeks of training to do before I can try it.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Cool. So
Okay.
you guys head back then?
I think so.
All right. Awesome. Cool. You guys ride back into the city. And as you approach the gate, you hear, "Oh my God, look!" And people start pointing. The guards start like getting real tense, and you see a winged shadow fly and land and start trotting up next to you, Caben.
I just like sort of face
I
palm.
just kind of turn and look at him like, okay,
he-
let's
he-
do this.
He tucks in his wings and starts trotting just right next to your horse.
Awkward.
I-
Kind of looks at you and then looks straight forward again.
I say, okay, let's do this in common.
Yeah. I look for a guard.
By
Travis.
the
I think
gods,
someone-
is that a real Pegasus?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I mean, I'm of course it is. Wow, that's amazing, sir. What?
Excuse me, Mr. Guard. What's your name? Oh, is this a guard speaking, or?
God damn it.
What's this random guard's name?
My
Josh.
name is
His name is
Taurus.
Josh.
So,
Where
sorry,
did
what
you
was that, Travis?
find this creature?
Sorry,
Who cares?
Travis, I missed that.
We-
Because of
He
He
Allison.
says
What
his
did you say?
name.
We saved it from some trolls
Okay.
that were
You
set on
saved it from trolls.
killing it.
Yes. Is there a formality or a process in where our friend can join us at our inn?
It wants
I
its own bed.
want
You
to
just go-
speak
you
to
just-
my captain.
Absolutely.
you know-
Please go get him.
Right away, miss. And he runs off.
Should we
to-
follow you?
No, stay there.
Oh,
Stay there.
Okay.
No, no,
Right.
no.
Like, shrug. Well, I looked at the two. Like, I guess we're doing this. Shrug.
Yeah, so you guys are waiting, and pretty quickly, higher-ranking officer comes out of the guardhouse. You can see he's got like a couple more, insignias on him or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just comes up and doesn't really say anything at first. It's like, is this a friend of yours, sir?
Yes.
I see. We don't see Pegasi ever.
Is-
Have you been training him long? Don't mean to insult you, fair creature. And he gives Swiftwind a bow.
Is he speaking in Elven or Common?
Because
Because if he's an Elven, he can't. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I haven't. It's not. I don't know. We picked it up a few days ago. We saved it from some trolls that had damaged and caught it, and it's been kind of tagging along since then.
I see. Well, can I get your name, sir?
Yeah, it's Kevin Schlornberger.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Caven Schlong Dong.
I'm sorry, you don't. Do you have papers?
Oh, yeah. I've had pulled the papers.
I wasn't sure if you were a resident. Your friends here look obviously foreign. No insult intended, my dear.
Yeah, we've
It's fine.
stayed here the past couple of days. We're actually staying in here, but yeah, we have papers.
Foreign hedge knights, I see.
Mm.
Well, certainly seem to be earning your keep. This creature will be under your care and supervision while you're in the city. Any issues, and you, Mr. Schlandral, you will be held responsible. I am sure you understand.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
Excellent. Well, that seems to be in order, and he hands you back your papers. Please, by all means.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
Try to keep the children a little bit away from him. I don't know how such creatures would
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, Captain,
react.
a question. I'm not sure how much resources you have at your disposal, but is there any way we could get in contact with a magic user that could maybe speak to animals directly?
He just kind of shakes his head and says, "You best check the magic shops. That's not really my purview."
I wasn't sure if there was any in the castle you could leverage. But,
Well, first of all, there's no castle here, my boy.
not
But
the court.
yes, I'm a captain of the city watch. Not it's a bit above my pay grade. Yes.
Understandable. I thought I'd try.
Very well. Have a wonderful day.
Okay.
He
I-
lets you guys in.
I turn to Swift when I say formalities have been sorted. Come with us.
We do that classic like movie scene where we kind of put our hands up. Welcome to CN.
Okay.
makes you think of Jurassic
Cool.
Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys start walking in, and obviously you're getting a lot of attention. Even the adults look pretty. Elves aren't usually all that excitable, just because they see a lot of shit in their long lifespans. But you see a lot of people pointing you out and speaking with each other. You get kids like kind of running behind Swiftwind. He like kind of looks back and like stretches out his wings a little and flips his tail at them.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead.
Because
Josh.
getting all this attention, I think I have an idea, Caven. But I'll save it for when we're all together at the end tonight.
Nina, there's some things you need to learn. You tell us your ideas.
Well,
God damn it, you
I
guys.
mean, we're becoming quite popular and noticeable these days, right? Well, maybe we should have a name or something. You can't be known as the Knights of Politeness, yada yada yada.
And
Maybe
I have
our
a
own
name.
adventure.
I'm not a
like-
knight of flatness.
Exactly, that's my point. We're not all knights and yada yada. And I don't really want to be associated with the word politeness a lot these days. Maybe we should come up with our own adventure group name, like a guild or something. Guild
Kevin
name.
kind of wrinkles his nose like, Nina,
I mean, it would
names-
make getting jobs a lot easier in the future.
If we're worth a name, it'll come along its own. However, I don't know if we should be having a name and running around when we have maybe some less savory people already after us.
Well, don't
Like-
we want to flush out those unsavory people, eventually, and deal with
Flush out and giving them a pinpoint of where we are all the time and aren't exactly the same thing.
them? It would make it easier than trying to find them, though.
I don't want to find that gnome. I hope we never see him again. If we see him, I'll kill him.
Well, it's just not the gnome as well. There's that other guy.
Nina, that's your guy. He's not after us.
Yeah, the only problem
And
is
not that we won't defend you if he shows up. I'm just saying.
Well, my problem is that the last time he attacked me, he basically nuked everyone around me. So whether it's our problem or not, he threw fire at me, Mr. Swiftwind.
Okay, you see him walk. He was you were kind of up next to him. He walks to the other side of Caben's horse.
It's okay. I fended him off, but he hasn't been seen or heard of since. So
Fended him off. I see.
Mm.
yeah, I
Mhm.
hit him in the chest several times with my bow.
Another person that I hope we don't run into, Nina. I
I
don't
hope so
I don't want
too.
to invite
It
these
seems-
people towards us.
He seemed creepy and well, Venric. He seemed like sort of that kind of creepy level.
Well,
With-
I don't
Without
know.
the whole and I without the whole no, don't want to say the term in public.
The what?
He's a motherfucker.
I
The
whispered
Oedipus
to Caven-
complex.
I don't know. I whispered Caven's ear the whole undead thing.
So he's just as creepy except for that part? That
Yeah,
okay.
you know what I mean.
It's like a main
Venric was
source
creepy.
of
That's
the
the whole
creepiness.
point why he's creepy.
He's
You know what I
kind of
mean.
like pale and pustule. That's pretty creepy too.
Yeah.
He did not have pustules.
He certainly did, in my mind.
Okay, so we get back to the inn.
Yeah, you're
We
back.
drop our horses off, and
Yeah, and what do you do with Swiftwind?
so yeah, I'm thinking okay, so I switch back to common and say so Swiftwind, this is where the horses stay, and not that you should stay here. I'm just wondering, do you want to stay in here in this town for the night? Is there a place you'd be more comfortable staying? Would we just leave and I don't know. I'm not sure what you want. Exactly. I think we should go to Llewellyn. He can
Yeah.
help us, or he'll love us even more for this. But
Yeah,
Or both.
I think we'll make Mr. Rowan stay somehow.
yeah, Swiftwind, we're gonna introduce you to a friend of ours. He might be able to fix this communication issue we're having.
I have no idea if this sounds like a horse or not, guys, by the way, because it sounds very
Close
weird.
enough, Travis. Close enough.
It works. It's fine.
It works.
Oh God, that's like a
Oh
horse
god,
in
this scared the
pain.
shit out of me.
That's like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that
That's like Black Beauty about to come to trample your ass. Like, fuck up your day.
yeah, I didn't have a
Of
whole lot of
course.
horses, so
I guess we head off to the magic sector to go get to Llewellyn.
Okay, cool. You you attract just as much attention as you're going, and you eventually get there. On the way, some kids are like, Mister, can I pet your horse? Can I ride him? Can he fly me around?
Riding is rude to a creature of this stature.
Oh, sorry. I
just
cannot
like-
do a child's voice.
I just like I look down at the little kids, like I crack down. I'm like, now,
If you touch him, I will cut you in half.
no. I'm like, now, unfortunately, he doesn't like people riding him, but
Well, why would
I
you have
actually-
a winged horse then?
because he's our friend. And I just
Really?
like
Do you guys talk to him?
sometimes.
What does he say? Does he
talks
like
about-
oats?
We've seen him eat oats, right?
I'm just like Nina, just
Yeah,
ignore-
probably.
Just keep walking. Just keep.
Yeah, I make small talk with him, like, you know, he likes this, and that, and I say it all in Elven just to help the little kids, and then head off.
Okay.
Fawn's just ignoring all the
You
little
know.
kids. She doesn't really like kids. They get in the way because they're
Yeah.
small and annoying.
Miss, can I ride him? Can I? One's pulling on your sleeve, Fawnelin.
I just kind of like pull my sleeve off like out of its hands, and I'm like, no. No.
Caven's like, just keep on walking. He's not stopping.
Yeah, so you guys are heading there, and suddenly Swiftwind like jumps into the air and takes off, and like starts doing a couple circles, and then like swooping down. The kids are all
This
laughing
showboat.
and yelling. Yeah, he spins around and flies upside down for a block or two,
Oh,
and then
man.
spins back and lands in the middle of the street. There's a cheer from all the kids.
Is he striking a pose?
Oh yeah, totally.
So,
Like,
so you say this guy's
he's totally
exactly like
tossing
the Hercules,
his
Travis.
feathery mane back.
Yeah.
Right.
So
looking
he's-
very
he's
proud.
like me.
This thing is like Pegasus from Hercules, right? My God.
It's like Durian as a horse before he lost hair.
I
Yeah,
just
he's
walked
still
up-
got all his feathers in his mane.
Yeah.
So.
I walked past Mr. Swift when I
Hang
say
out with us
Mr.
long
Show
enough,
Off
that'll
Wink.
change.
Yeah.
What do you say, Nina?
You're loving this,
I
aren't
said-
you?
Mr. Show Off Wink.
Do you say wink or do you wink?
I wink, like,
I wink. Oh, I wink.
Okay, he like brushes past you, Nina, and nearly knocks you over. So he's
Like,
like
oh.
spreading out his wings and kind of trotting in a circle. Cool. So
Alright.
yeah, after a little bit of that, you guys make it to Llewellyn's.
All right.
Okay.
I knock on the door because there's no way we can go inside.
We don't bring the
Travis.
Pegasus inside. I go inside and look for Llewellyn.
Okay, what do you mean you don't bring him in? He moves to follow you.
Oh, is he gonna fit in?
Ah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I was gonna say, will this
Exactly.
giant horse-like creature
No,
fit
he
through a
definitely
doorway?
will not. Like he looks like he's trying to stick his head in the door and look around.
Yeah. Swiftwind, we're gonna pull our friend. We'll bring him outside. Unfortunately, the door wasn't built for Pegasus in mind. I'm sorry. I apologize. But we'll be right back. Fawnina, you stay with Mr. Swiftwind.
I nod.
All right. I go in and look for Llewellyn.
Travis, I sent you a message.
Yeah, this is a good time for a break.
Yeah, it's a great time for a break.
Pegasus be like,
It's a perfect time. Just Peggy things. Just Peggy things. Alright guys, we're gonna take a quick 5-7 minute break and we'll be back with some more D&D in a little bit. Hope you guys can join us. Stay tuned.